Think about all the time what some of the best advice I've received has been, and there have been so many people that have had an influence on my life, but one in particular that I think of quite often because it was new and it was unique was a colleague of mine, Dan Hughes, who coached in the WNBA and was a general manager in the WNBA. We met for coffee one day as I was in between stops and I was getting ready to start a consulting company. And we were having a conversation and Dan just got curious and asked me my story, how things had been. And somehow we came around to the conversation where literally after graduating from college, I had gone from one job to when I got promoted or got another opportunity at another company, maybe I would end that previous job on a Friday, pack up my stuff that weekend, and then start on a Monday in that new job, oftentimes not in that same city. That was the case from going from Tucson to College Station, Texas, back to Palo Alto to New York City, Minneapolis, DC, on and on. Dan was just like, he had this look on his face and he was just mesmerized and surprised. And because this was the first time as I had left my job with the Washington Mystic and was starting my consulting business, the Network Sports Consulting firm, I had a time and I was really uncomfortable and uncertain about what was next as I was trying to build my company and get clients. And he looked at me with this quizzical look and was like, Angela, this is the first time you've ever paused in your life. And these pauses can be the most important times you'll ever have in your life because it gives you that clarity and that closure that you may not have had previously at different stops. And as he said it, it resonated for a variety of reasons, but I had never thought of things that way. I thought that I was being a good employee of going from one to the next, of not wasting time and not going on vacation between jobs, but that I was dedicated and I'm going to be a good employee by starting as soon as I could. And I hadn't stepped back and realized that I wasn't able to get that closure or just that mental health break that I needed before starting another job. And pauses can be the most enlightening periods of our lives, whether it's a 5-minute pause that we take on a day-to-day basis in between meetings, whether it is a 3-day pause we take on a long weekend just to get away from work, or whether it is a month-long pause that you take between jobs. Those pauses can be really informative, help you find out what matters to you and help you find out who matters to you in your life, and help you listen to what you want to do and accomplish as you move forward. That would be my advice to all of you, is embrace the pause whenever you can, however long or short that pause may be. What's some great advice that you found or heard from peers or somebody that you looked up to, admired?